Okay, new video on this road trip. Uh, Driving from Tacoma to Anchorage through Canada. Right now, currently in Canada. Just had a decent stay at a city. I should call it a. It's a city called Kamloops. Great place, fun people, nice people, good food too. And I got to check out a brewery who was making some pretty decent beer. I tried the New England IPA, and I tried their beer called Sugar Bush, which is like made with maple syrup. Of course, I had to taste that because we're in Canada, right? So delicious. Actually, it way better than the New England IPA. I thought the New England IPA kind of lacked foam. Uh, but the brewery is called Alchemist. Really, really good people, good bartender or good brew guy. But it was fun, and I had the best sleep ever. I think I was just exhausted from having woken up at 2 in the morning to catch a flight, and then been up for a long, long time, almost 24 hours by the time I made it to bed. But yeah, it was a good night. Now we're back on the road. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to take a video of this gorgeous like mountain over here. I don't know. It looks like it was painted. I mean, but that's just all natural beauty right there. The still winter mountains Canada version, I guess. But it's been fun, and it's been easy drive. Thankfully, nothing too dramatic. No crazy drivers or things encountered on the road. Still getting used to the car here. The car's, I'm loving it. I'm growing into it. There's a couple things that I guess take a little bit to get used to. This is Mount Robson Park. Pretty cool little sign there. Like for instance, this car has this thing where it'll tell you whether or not you're going out of lane. So if you don't put your turn signal while you're switching lanes, it'll beep at you, and it'll try and push you back onto the lane. It's actually it's great safety feature. It takes some time to get used to. I'm glad I have it though, because from the driver's position, right, like right here to the radio, it's actually, you gotta have pretty decent long arms. So if you're gonna do anything touching the radio screen, the screen here, that little extra help would nudge you back into the lane. That's a good idea to have. But it takes time getting used to. Something I'm definitely not used to. Another thing I've noticed about the Highlander is this very, very thin steering wheel. Like I have small hands, and I can wrap my hands around this no problem. Pretty interesting. It's actually less cushiony and thinner than most cars, I would say, especially if you're looking at a luxury car. They typically have a nicer, more comfortable steering wheel. Let's see if I can show you this lane thing right here. So I'm about to cross into this lane without the steering wheel. Yep, and it beeps, and then it just like pushes me right back on. So really cool. I like it. I'm digging it. Yep, there it goes again. And if you're paying attention and you don't put your turn signal and you're just holding the steering wheel, you'll feel the nudge, but it's not gonna overpower you by any means. So it's good. I like it. Like I said, something new, and I think it's an excellent safety feature. And I know other vehicles have it, like the Volvo has it. The Volvo has this feature, like the XC60, where you can literally get your hands off the steering wheel, and the car, as long as you're on the highway, will actually do the turn for you. So like right now, I'm about to make curve left, and I wouldn't have to even touch the steering wheel. Not something that I think I would trust all the time, especially because it's based on lanes. So it has to have well-painted lanes on the road. So if you don't have that, or the road's dirty, has snow or whatever, it's not going to work. So not something that I think anyone's really going to use seriously, but it's cool that it's there, But enough about the Volvo. I'm no longer in the Volvo family. I am going to do a review of the Volvo S60 that I've had for 37 months. I got to turn it in 2 months. The pros and cons, I'll definitely get into it. And then at the end of this tour again, a little review on the the Highlander, get pictures of the outside and things I've enjoyed about it, things that maybe I'm not so big on. But again, overall, great road trip. I have a long way ahead of me. This is only the second leg. I'm finally on Can 16. It's the longer way to Alaska, but it's supposed to be a lot safer, a lot less traffic, and it's only 2 hours more of road trip. So at that point, I just picking the less dangerous route. I just want to make it home in one piece. You know what I mean? So. All right, so this is me signing out. I think I'm gonna make one video maybe later, especially if anything cool happens. But I don't think anything cool is gonna happen. It's just a road trip. There was a huge, massive boulder on the side of the road there, actually right in the center of the road. I think it's because this area has, like, you know, rolling rocks falling down these hills on the side quite often. Anyways, hopefully nothing too exciting to explain, but I'll sign in a little later. Thanks.